Hey guys, got my coffee, coming out with you with a sometimes devotional. And I am going to do Proverbs chapter 2, verse 1. And let's see what this text is. It says, "My son, if you accept my words and store up my commands within you, listening closely to wisdom and directing your heart to understanding, furthermore, if you call out to insight and lift your voice to understanding, if you seek it like silver and search for it like hidden treasure, then you will understand the fear of the Lord and discover the knowledge of God. For the Lord gives wisdom from his mouth. Come knowledge and understanding. He stores up success for the upright. He is a shield for those who live with integrity, so that he may guard the paths of the justice and protect the way of his faithful followers." Now that's cool. Okay, so far it says, store up my commands in your heart. So basically do what God wants you to do. Pretty simple. Easy, not simple. Or, no, scratch that. Simple, not easy. That's what it is. And if you go down to verse, where was it? 4, it says, or 3, it says, "Furthermore, if you call out to insight and lift your voice, you will understand the fear of the Lord." Or, whoops, I skipped like 2 lines. Whatever. I hit the highlights. But the fear of the Lord is, if you seek it like silver and search for it like hidden treasure, you will understand the fear of the Lord. I love verse 7. It says, "He stores up success for the upright." So if you're you're trying to live a godly life, you're trying to do your best, you're trying to be as much like Jesus as you can be, he's going to shield you. If you're living with integrity to do what he wants you to do, he's going to shield you. He is our shield. If you're trying to do what's right, not right in your eyes, but right in God's eyes, he will shield you as best as he can. He will protect his faithful followers. He will protect his faithful followers. And he will guard the justice. So, picking up on verse 9, it says, "Then you will understand righteousness, justice, and integrity, but every good path. For wisdom will enter your heart, and knowledge will delight you. Discretion will watch over you, and understanding will guard you." Wow. Okay, so wisdom is going to enter your heart, and knowledge will delight you. Discretion will watch over you, and understanding will guard you. Wow. It will rescue you from the way of evil, from anyone who says perverse things, from those who abandon their right paths to walk ways of darkness, from those who enjoy doing evil and celebrate perversion. Those paths are crooked, and whose ways are devious. It will rescue you from a forbidden woman, from a wayward woman with her flattering talk, who abandons the companion of her youth and forgets the covenant of God. For her house sinks down to death. Whoa. And her ways to the land of the departed spirits. None return who go to her. None reach the paths of life. So follow the way of the good and keep the paths of the righteousness, or of the righteous. For the upright will inhabit the land, and those of integrity will remain in it, but the wicked will be cut off from the land, and the treacherous ripped out of it. Wow. So let's say, say those who stray off to the path, because I don't know about you, but I know I've strayed off of the path. I'm not nowhere near perfect. So say we're going down this way, and then things come like this, and then you're like, yeah, let's go this way. But this was the path you're meant to be on. But you're going this way. That's the perverse paths. That's the evil paths. It's the treacherous paths. That's the paths you don't want to take. And you know what? I highly recommend underlining certain verses that come at you and rip out your eyes and mind and soul, and because God wants you to figure out what that means, or you know what it means and He wants you to do it, or you don't know what it means and wants you to figure it out. I think I said that already. And and in verse 16 it says it will rescue you from a forbidden woman and a wayward woman. So basically a woman who's a prostitute, a whore, any of that, or any girl like in the nightclubs, strippers, anything like that. He will protect you. God will protect you from them. Even if you slip up and you go their way, He will always bring you back. So, verse 21, for the upright will inhabit the land, and those with integrity will remain in it. So, it goes back to the thing. When you're going along your path and someone comes in like this, you have the integrity to keep going on your path. And you have the uprightness, you have the good attributes, you have all that jazz. And so you can do that. That's verse 21 and 22. If you're into underlining or marking or anything like that, I definitely suggest doing that. And doing anything else that is like totally catching your eye in that. Well, that was cool. If you if you have any questions, or how should I say this? If you want me to look up a certain verse to explain it to you in any way that I might be able to, totally comment under this, just comment below. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna try to do this every day. In the future, hopefully I'll have a better camera, because I know this is not the best quality, but yeah. And this is a sometime Devo. And let me explain why I'm calling it a sometime Devo. It's called a sometime Devo because sometimes we have these problems and sometimes we don't. It's just an every now and then thing. But Jesus is an everyday thing. I'm not doing the everyday thing Devos. I'm doing the sometimes Devos. Sometimes we're going to have that girl or that guy come up to us. Sometimes we're going to have that drug dealer come up to us. Sometimes we're going to have that bartender, somebody with alcohol, drugs, smoking, anything that you would feel personally convicted of, or that the Bible completely says you don't do that type of stuff. It's a sometimes thing. Sometimes we have bad days, sometimes we have good days, sometimes we have trouble, sometimes we have, we just got those days, so it's a sometimes day. Yeah, so please, go subscribe to Anthem Lights page. You will not be upset. You will thank me later. Totally go subscribe and like their videos. They have like a bajillion. They are awesome. You're awesome. Thank you for watching. I'll see you wackos later.